analog warmth or digital power? The classic synth debate that defines modern music production. But why do so many producers swear analog synths just sit better in a mix with almost no work? The answer is found in desirable imperfections like saturation, character digital tools must add back in. Digital, on the other hand, delivers mathematical perfection. Every note is precise, every setting exact. We'll break down the science of analog warmth, show digital's unique strengths, and settle the debate for your mix. So what exactly is this analog warmth producers talk about? It's not magic, but specific electronic behaviors. The main component is harmonic distortion, or saturation. Pushing an analog circuit doesn't just add volume, it adds new musically related frequencies. Think of it like a sonic varnish that makes different sounds feel like they belong in the same space. Here you can see those added harmonics. Other components contribute. Tubes add a responsive, full mid-range that avoids harshness. Audio transformers, common in vintage gear, soften high frequencies and add substance to the low mids. Even analog compressors impart their own characterful sheen when driven, helping to bind sounds together. But if it's all just distortion and instability, why does our brain perceive it as pleasing? The answer lies in how we are wired to hear. A key factor is oscillator drift. Analog parts are sensitive to temperature, causing tiny constant pitch fluctuations that mimic human performance. When multiple oscillators drift apart, they create a slow, natural chorus. This imparts a sense of movement and life that a perfectly stable digital synth lacks. This is why classic analog pads feel so wide and immersive, and why basses can sound so fat. It's a constant, subtle motion filling the sonic space. The reason our brains prefer this comes down to psychoacoustics. We are conditioned to respond positively to sounds that feel organic and familiar. The even-order harmonics from saturation are similar to those in nature and acoustic instruments. Our brains interpret this familiar content as warm. But that's only half the story. What unique capabilities does digital's absolute precision bring to a mix? Digital allows for synthesis methods impossible in analog. Wavetable, granular, and physical modeling create complex, evolving textures and new soundscapes. This precision gives you surgical control. You can build intricate stereo images with exact reverbs, delays, and panning that are difficult to replicate. Beyond sound, digital has a workflow superpower: perfect, instant recall of every setting. This makes revisions and live shows incredibly reliable. Finally, digital technology made quality music production accessible. It brought a universe of powerful synth sounds to millions of creators. But the lines are blurring. Modern plugins now model analog saturation and drift with stunning accuracy. Even digital's own artifacts, like aliasing, can be used intentionally for gritty, lo-fi character. And digital synths can be designed with controlled frequency output to fit perfectly into any dense mix. With all this technology, is the debate still about the synth's engine? There is one factor that is more important than all the others. The truth is this: a synth fitting in a mix depends more on its initial sound design, its envelope and frequency balance, than on its analog or digital engine. So the question isn't which is better, but how to use each to achieve an enriched musical mix. This brings us back to our main goal. Imagine the humanizing drift of an analog lead placed inside a vast, evolving soundscape created with digital's precise spatial effects. This is the modern solution, the hybrid studio. Producers use analog hardware for its character and digital software for its boundless control and flexibility. So how do you decide what to use? Ask yourself a simple question: does this sound need life and glue, or clarity and complexity? Ultimately, analog warmth and digital power are not competitors. They are two distinct color palettes for the modern sound designer. Understanding their unique traits, the imperfections of analog and the precision of digital, is the foundation for making intentional choices that serve your music. Choose analog principles when your track needs organic cohesion and a human feel. Choose digital for surgical clarity and limitless sonic possibilities. What is your preference? Do you stick to one or run a hybrid setup? Share your favorite techniques and tools in the comments below.